Now, music is visual for people as well. I mean, when you listen to your music, you're feeling it. But you have to feel it with your visuals as well, because if you don't, it's not enough of your senses capacitated by the music you're listening to entertain you at all. I mean, you hear it, sure. Then you close your eyes and you feel it, sure. But when you hear it, you should feel it. And it should be moving your spirit, because in some sort of an esoteric way. I mean, it's supposed to not be the background, but the foreground of our consciousness. Because without music, how do we communicate? I mean, there's really no way to communicate without it. I mean, that's what I figured. I mean, after all these, you learn hundreds of thousands of words in different languages, and then you think, what do I know differently about how I used to be able to communicate before I learned these words, to where now, come on, get some money. Get some money, nigga. To where now, that I know words differently because of the fact that, I think in a linguistic flow of impression, and that's the musical side of the language that I learned, through these different cultures that I've been part of. And so the answer, of course, there I go. 25-mile detour on the way to the answer to your question. So I was at a thing, it was a show lacage. It's one of those, impersonator things. And when I was your age, I thought any guy that acted gay was a real fag. Imagine that. It's kind of funny. Well, it turns out most of them are. But that's not the point, but I was in the show. And the music came on, and the curtain opened, and it was the end of a show, and I didn't care about really not much. But this girl walked out. I mean, but she was a wine glass, and you figure, I mean, long white hair down to her ass. One of them little honeydew melon things. I mean, Jesus Christ. You can see it from the front, from behind, without even looking. That kind of an ass. You look at it like, oh, I know that a good ass on the other side, kind of an ass. But she was perfect. Never saw it. I was like, oh, well, really breathtaking. Not like a Brazilian princess. That's what came into my mind. I mean, she must have been a Brazilian princess with the white iron hair. Well, sat down and the music changed. I am what I am, and blah blah blah. And there you go. And this makeup table, and there's no mirror, and then because clothes come off, and the dress comes off, and the wig comes off, and then you don't see anything, and then the ball cap goes on, and the makeup's off, and then the jeans go up, and the shirt goes on, and the top side. Then you look, and it was the most beautiful fucking guy I'd ever seen in my fucking life. Never seen anything like it. Nothing. Not even close. Not breathing, and I was like, oh, come on. Duck that off. That's fucked up. That was fucked up, and that's fucked up too. But it really bothered me. But it's like, it's artistic if it works. And there was something a little bit dynamic about the bipolarness, I suppose. Of a situation that was just that. Being shocked that there can be a 2 in 1, but there has to be 2. In a deal. And so, that whole 1 in 1, is true, is the real thing. That's why I said that, let's trademark. And you laughed. How could you do that? I said, well, I am Tom Manning. TM. So TM. Trademark. Was it Tom Manning trademark, or is it trademark Tom Manning? Or no, I just trademark Tom Manning's trademark. Fuck it. Linguistically, it's terribly irrelevant, except for the fact that we're talking about this triple diamond standard, so we had to, what? Trademark 3D. Yeah. So we did. Trademark 3D. And then we figured, well, we need purple too. So remember, we trademarked that. Then we trademarked KrillaS and KrillaBytes and KrillaS Kids and KrillaS Crib and KrillaS Crumbs and KrillaS Creed, KrillaS Credit, I suppose. We should have a credit bank. We'll have the lowest interest cards that we could possibly get just for financial transactions. And see if there's a way to, do things differently. But this cash money van thing, he played some shit on us today. And so I can't wait to get that message out, and And then I'm really proud of TP3 and the fact that they put together that song. You know, it's going down because I really do appreciate the support that we got from Cash Money Band and from all those guys. You know, with Lil Wayne saying he's going to come down. Now that we got Rich Homie Quan, right? I mean, he's coming, and the fact is he's kind of fresh. I mean, kind of funny. He's a funny guy. Can't wait to meet him. I'm sure he's a bit odd. I'm slipping my blunt. We give him an apple one. See if he notices the difference. But there's a Waka Flocka stuff with Gucci Mane, and tracking out with this, these Beethoven beats, and then this other stuff with, like Russell Simmons and Terry Lewis. I mean, the conversation was had anyway, but what if we get to work with everyone in the collective, in the cooperative, this whole, Young Money, Cash Money, Birdman thing with, Gang Rich something, I don't know, Rich Gang something, Rich Gang certified. What does that mean? That just because they made the music that they're certifying themselves, that doesn't make it authentic. No, I mean, it has to be done correctly in order to be done the way that we do it. And so that's why we added the 3D Triple Diamond certification. So if it's KrillaS Triple Diamond certified, that means it is Modelo Cerveza. It ain't Dos Equis. Maybe I'm the most interesting man in the world now, because I want to be a tennis coach at the local tennis court, and so you rich ladies need to bounce around on the court with me. I will teach you some very nice moves for your husband.